welcome back. Mom's cooking dinner. Pip is here off camera, so if you see the camera move at any point, it's probably him batting at the camera strings. The camera little strap. So, happy Thanksgiving. But to Google, Mom is giving me the side eye. And I found fun and funny conversation starters for parents to ask kids or vice versa. And I'm just gonna go through a few of them. I'll probably just link this if I remember, so you can do it yourself. Okay, so who was the funniest person at the table and why? Well, if I'm to answer this honestly, I'm the only human at this table unless you want me to say Pip. He can be funny. He's also at the table. So does the cat count? Oh, you're getting heavy. He's the funniest one I know at the table. He's also smelly. I don't know why. He needs a bath.
He's a boy.
He is a very smelly boy. Pretend you just won $5 million. What is the first thing you would buy?
Praise God.
What's the first thing you would physically buy? Because Mom's here, she can answer too. Oh, hi, Grace.
Physically buy?
Yes, it says what is the first thing you would buy, so that doesn't count tithe, offering, paying off debts, physically purchasing.
Lunch.
I'd probably...
Go out to eat.
I'd buy a Switch. If I don't already have it, I would buy a Switch. But here's the hoping, yeah, that'd be great. What are you most thankful for this year? You knew it was coming. I got to go back to the beach. Thanks, Tiffany. I don't know if I've posted the announcement about that or not. It'll be a special. It'll be its own thing. So yeah, I got to go to the beach. If you could only eat 3 things for the rest of your life, what would it be? Meat of some sort. Probably chicken or burger. You could do a lot with that. Cheese. Again, you could do a lot with cheese and pasta. So, I think that covers most bases. If you could have named yourself, what name would you have picked? I don't really know. I haven't really thought about that. I mean, I do like the name Rachel. Rachel Nicole, that is a nice combo. I also like the names Freya Ann together. But I don't know if I'd want to call myself that. What about you, since you're here?
Call you what?
If you could pick a name for yourself, what would you have picked? I said I really like Rachel Nicole or Freya Ann together, but I don't know if I would do that for myself.
I don't know about Freya.
I like Freya. Freya's a nice name.
Very Scandinavian of you.
Well, I mean, we are from that way.
Part of us, yes.
So it works.
Going for family names, are we?
Freya Ann or Rachel Nicole. You would have had a sister named Rachel, and if Dad had his way, I would have been, what, Brittany Nicole, if I remember correctly?
Yes, you would.
So they all really work with scenarios that would have been with family outside of Freya. But that ties back to our ancestors.
Grandma said she was going to have twins, and it was just me.
Alright. If you could eat only one food on this table for an entire year, what would it be? The only food-related item currently on this table is pepper. So I guess I'm eating pepper for a year. I don't even like pepper.
Pepper.
But if we're talking about a Thanksgiving Day meal, Mom's put salt on the table. But if we're talking a Thanksgiving Day meal, which is when this is supposed to be taking place, I would go with the turkey. I do like some meat, clearly. Oh no, I dropped my phone. Which has my questions on it. How did you celebrate Thanksgiving at my age? I'll ask Mom this, and she's off camera, or I could just, tilt it. How did you celebrate Thanksgiving at my age?
Well, at your
Yes, at my age.
I was still doing pretty much what I've done the whole time. If I didn't have to work, which I don't think I did because it was at a retail store at the time, I would get up, watch the parade, get dressed while my mother almost had the dinner ready. And then we would celebrate with Mom, myself, and my grandparents and my brother Bill. We would all eat till we were full, and then we'd all eat a piece of pie and go in and watch television. But not the games. We didn't watch the sports. We watched movies.
What was... Oh, goodness, Gracie's tail got in the way. What was your favorite food that Grandma would make?
I always liked the turkey, but I'm a stuffing person.
Fair enough. Did you have any other traditions?
Other than pie and the Macy's parade?
Well, I know some people watch the dog show like me and Grandma do. That was our kind of tradition.
Well, back then the dog show didn't exist.
Oh, well, I don't know how long it's been.
Sometimes we'd watch the cartoon version of The Legend of Sleepy Hollow.
When did Snoopy come out with his holiday special? Would that have been around
I was
my time?
young. I watched that.
So
all
that
the
would have
time.
been something you would have watched.
Yes.
Which leads into the question, was there any specials that you would watch?
Well, it would be Snoopy.
Yeah. I think that's pretty much all we did.
And the Macy's parade. That was my big main things.
So I can kind of steal her answers because even though times have changed, I will watch
still doing the
Snoopy.
same thing.
I watched Snoopy. I'll watch the parade. We did add in the dog show though because Grandma loves dogs. So that is something that we watch together every year since I could remember up until the time when she went into the nursing home. And then even that first year we still managed to do it.
Yes.
She managed to have control of the TV long enough to turn it on. That being said, this year actually. Was it this year that she didn't get to, or did she get to watch it last year?
We went up the year before.
It's this year that she didn't get to watch it. So that's still very fresh.
Yeah.
Then again, she wasn't really in the right mindset to have watched it.
I know, honey.
So that is one of the things. And it kind of leads into
Sadness.
who would you want at this table? Which is the next question. If you could have anyone at this table, who would it be and why? Well, I think we answered that one already. I would prefer Grandma here. Pappy does come up. Normally he didn't get to last year.
No.
That was health reasons. Tiffany has joined us the last couple years, so
Yes.
she'll be here eventually for that. And Dad gets to be off,
Yes.
thankfully. I know he's had years where he hasn't been able to because of work.
Thank God at least this
But-
place lets him
Yeah.
have holidays off.
And if you could travel anywhere to celebrate Thanksgiving, where would you celebrate it? Or why would you stay home, I guess?
I stay home because I like it.
I would have liked to have seen the parade in person once, but that means going to New York and with all the masks, and last year they didn't even let people really watch it anyway, so
No, they did not.
that was a bummer. But if I could have seen the parade at least once in person, I would be okay. If not, I do like spending time at home. Tiffany, like I said, will come over, family. What was the most bizarre quarantine purchase? Keep in mind that this is a 2020 Thanksgiving thing that I'm looking off of. The most bizarre quarantine purchase? I don't know if I really have. I know I did a lot of arts and crafts. I got a lot of that to kind of keep my mind busy. But as far as like bizarre things, Tiffany would have to be the one to tell me because she thinks all my... Was there anything bizarre I bought during quarantine?
Bizarre?
Yeah, that's one of the questions. What was your most bizarre purchase? I don't think I necessarily have. I know I got a lot of like kid crafts to do to keep my mind busy, but...
No, you didn't do anything in particular.
Tiffany will just have to tell me if there was or wasn't.
Yeah, she will.
And last but not least, let me find a decent one to end it on. If you could live in any decade of your life again, which would it be? I haven't lived through that many decades.
I have.
But if you could just travel willy-nilly through time and pick a different decade, which would it be?
To visit?
Yeah.
Not stay there?
No, you're not staying. You're just there, visit for a day, and then leave.
I have mixed feelings.
Okay.
Been nice to visit the 80s, but I was not born again then. And I couldn't have probably got along with that me.
Okay. So you would say potentially the 80s out of any time period.
Late 80s, early 90s, when I got born again.
I thought you would go with biblical times.
Biblical times would be great. It would be wonderful to see Jesus. But we'll be seeing him soon enough.
I probably would be something cheesy and say medieval period. Because you know, the Renaissance, I love going to it. We missed out on it last year. And you know what? I haven't been the same. So let's go to medieval times.
She's been salty.
I am salty. Let's stay away from Henry, though. We can visit Henry VIII's time, but just, you know, stay away from Henry. So, that is my questions this year. Feel free to do them yourself. Some of them I did make up on my own because I didn't really like using that website, but they do have a lot of questions if you have children, so... Bye.